All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me well? Welcome, everybody. Let me know when you go on. See if you can hear me good. Welcome, everybody. Ishmael Diaz here, your great wit. And I just want to say welcome, everybody. Welcome to my live. So this is a nice little change I'm gonna do for us for every now, from here on in. I'm gonna go live every Friday for us. And then on Sunday, I'll bring on a guest or something of that nature, and we can get things going in that way. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody, give yourself time. First, give yourself a big congratulations for making it through the week. I know this week has been hot. This week has been rainy. And I know this week has been thunderstorming and all types of energy shifts has been happening. But again, the resilience you have of still keep waking up every morning to face the day is the force of you. There's nothing that can stop you. So welcome, everybody. God damn it, welcome. All right, so I come here now it's gonna be every Friday. I know I switch more than my underwears, you know what I'm saying? But it's funny. But I'm gonna stay with this Friday, and then Sunday I'll come and have somebody. This is it's easier for me and probably easier for most of everybody, you know what I'm saying? For the ones who I'm miss coming in, and I will miss most of y'all. I'm being straight up with y'all. You know, welcome to my live. Goddamn it, welcome. Come here, like I'm saying, every Friday. And I'm gonna be every Friday now. I'll share a spell jar from a book. A spell jar book is freaking awesome. I highly recommend this book for the ones who want to get into jail spar. Don't you just love the bloopers? Jar spells. If you are getting into this is a book I can highly recommend to you. I got this a few years back on Amazon, 10-15 bucks, maybe no more than 20. How we doing, Red Sonia? Welcome, thank you. The second thing you get an oracle card from me. And it'll fit for everybody. And welcome everybody, the ones I'm missing, the ones I can see, welcome. And the last thing you get, believe it or not, is you get a few of these. Now for the ones who don't have these, I recommend this. Palm reading is something that can really help you understand more things about you or others around you in ways that only hand can and the mouth can't. Because 1,001 things can come out your mouth, but the lines in your hands will tell more about you than what you probably know or don't know already. Okay? So you'll get a few of these, and you'll get that every Friday now, 5 to 7. And I don't mind. Because, I don't mind. It's too hot out there right now to do anything right now. You know what I'm saying? It's too damn hot. Not just hot, too damn hot. But I'm glad to see y'all well. I'm glad to see y'all doing good. And I'm glad to see, like I said, you persevered another heavy week. I know things are not easy, but we still manage. We still get through the day. We still come home and take off our shoes. No matter how hard life gets. No matter how difficult life want to throw things at us, we still manage to get up and fight. And if we get knocked out, like most of us here has, including myself, we have the power to get back up and keep fighting. So that's my advice to you. Don't stop fighting. No matter what the world throws at you, no matter what anybody wants to say to you, you keep fighting. You keep being yourself. Remember, I'm going to repeat this a lot on my lives for you because there's always new people coming in. You're gonna have to be yourself. Always be yourself. No, not everybody's gonna like how you dress, talk, how your hair is. Me, you are brown. Some people are. Worry about all that. You shouldn't worry about all that. You're not here for everybody, because not everybody is here for you. Worry more about you. Your energy, your self-love that you should be giving to yourself. Instead of worrying about what Peter and Nancy has to think, worry about what they think. I'll use me an example. I walk around my community with bones around my neck. I got my toes around my earrings. No shame in my game. I'm true to my faith and my craft. Everybody else should be the same. And I'm not really bothering nobody with it because nobody's bothering me with theirs. That's the way it should be. Everybody's just to be living in peace no matter what they want to practice, no matter what they want to believe. Or if you don't believe in nothing still. We should all be living in one piece. You know what I'm saying? So, if you are the type that is open with it, like myself. You keep rocking it. Don't stop being yourself. Not caring what people have to think or say. Keep doing it. For the ones that are coming up and find it it can be a little overwhelming. Because it can. But always stay true to yourself. You know what I mean? Find someone as a guideline. That you have someone you can call or that can ease you down a little bit. Because like I said, when magic hits you, it's unpredictable. We don't know what age, we don't know what time, but magic will get you. And it can be overwhelming for some. And I understand that sometimes it could be through visions, it can be through, you can hear them, you can taste certain things. This is just magical processes you're going through. You're waking up to a lot of processes through magic. You're not going crazy, if that answers your question. If anything, you are misunderstanding the process of the magic that is happening within you. Why do you think things are changing? Why do you think these shifts are going and happening? Everybody in here and outside of here, we're all doing our thing right now. Everybody's doing their thing when they come to their craft, their belief, their religion, whatever it is. But y'all doing it. That right there makes a significant shift globally, sometimes even galactically, you know what I mean? So don't stop doing what you're doing. Doesn't matter what path you in, right path, left path. Look, it doesn't matter. You're not here to please anybody. You're here for yourself. You want to make yourself better. You want to be a better person today or a better practitioner today than what you were yesterday. Okay? Don't try to be the next person, be the first you. Be the ones people can look up to and call in case they need somebody. Because right now, a lot of folks need someone to speak to. Sometimes just to listen. You know what I'm saying? So, be easy on yourself. This path you're going to take of magical processes, it's going to be fun. You just got to just go with the flow. Know yourself, know your craft. And just keep in mind that there is no rush. You will not learn everything about the craft. You will not. Not one witch knows everything about the craft. That's why we all still practitioners, because we still practice. Even me, I still learn from other folks, just as much as I learn from them. And it's a beautiful exchange because these energies are different. So you always be acceptable and be mindful just how different our energies in our process are when it comes to our magics and our powers. So be kind to yourself also. Don't be too hard on yourself. As some of y'all here is just being a little bit too rough. Take things easy. You're doing what you're supposed to. The extra weight on your shoulders, you can shave them off, my friend. You really, really can shave them off. And don't worry about who falls off your shoulders. It can be friends or family. Let me explain something to you. Not everybody in your life will be forever in your life. You're born alone, you'll pass alone. Everybody else in between all that is just everybody else in between all that. Life is still life, and you have to live yours. Just like everybody else has to live theirs. For some of us, life is not easy. Some of us are traumatic, still going through the trauma. Some of us never had trauma, and still going with life. Here's the thing. Life is going to be life no matter what we have been through or what not we have been through. And for the ones like myself that has been through some trauma in our life, you know, it's hard to accept sometimes, but if it weren't for those traumas, we wouldn't be where we are today or probably be as strong as we are today either, because we survived that trauma. We're still here walking, talking, breathing, doing what we have to do for ourselves. But the difference is this time, it's no more trauma. This time it's just you. That's the beauty of it. Thank you there, mirror, mirror. See? It is heavy on the soul, but that doesn't mean you can ease some of it. Life can be hard, like I said, but life can also be beautiful. Life has taught me some beautiful things in life. Don't lose faith on the soul. The soul will heal. Sometimes it takes a little more time than others. But just give yourself some time. Do things you normally don't do. Plant a tree. that'll contribute some beautiful karma to your soul. By planting a tree, you're doing some very beautiful things for the earth and never know, future generations. But don't let it be too heavy on your soul. Remember, you still have your life to live, and you are a blessing because you survived. So congratulations on your survival, and know that you are strong. Ain't nothing that can stop you, or else it would have stopped you already. But it didn't, and you're still here. So salute to you, alright? And to us survivors out there, keep fighting the good fight. Life's a trippy journey. Life is a trippy journey, but you know, it has its ups and downs, its lights and darks. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is, yeah, life is not always meant to be how we want to live it. We could think of 1,000,001 ideas how we want our life to be. As soon as we step out that front door, everything changes. Everything changes. From how you think, how your mannerism go, and how you want to shift your energy for shit to go your way. Or maybe to help another one who's in need because of your blessing that you have, and you can help somebody else with that. It's not easy. But like I said, and I'm going to repeat this to all of you. Hey, welcome. It has been a while. Thank you. Nice to see. There's a lot of folks that I haven't seen that I'm catching up with. It's been a while, yeah. As life goes on, the people you met 5-6 years ago may not be the same friends you talk to 2-3 years after that. Life goes on. Again, goes with the little thing I said earlier. Not everybody in your life is going to be forever in your life. Some of us are just passerbys. Most of us are just messengers. Some of us are here to kick your behind to make sure you do the right thing. Make sure you are doing the right thing for yourself and others. We are the ones whispering in your ear, don't be doing that shit right there. Do that. That's even better. With them people. So, be easy on yourself is what I'm trying to say, because I know life is hard. The struggle is real. Very real. You know what I'm saying? Again, the good we do every day. We, as in me, you, the ones that are here, the ones that are not here, we do so much good every day because we do contribute. Sometimes we do so much good, we lose track of how much good we do. Now here's the reward part. You may get a surprise job offering, money come out of nowhere, job opportunities, school opportunities, maybe love, romance. Those are fruits of your labor, believe it or not. We don't always keep track of the good we do for others, not just ourselves. I don't think most of us are here supposed to. I think we're supposed to do the good deed and just go about. Whatever the universe wants to gift us later on with, is going to be our gift, our reward. Whether it's prosperity, health, fortune, whatever it is the universe wants to give us as a reward for being unselfish, is what we're going to receive. So I have faith. I do have faith in all of you. Like I said, just because life looks a little dark, that doesn't mean you can't be that candle that'll light everything up. And that's what you are, okay? No wind out there can blow the candle that is you. Always believe in yourself. I believe in you, but I believe in me. You should do the same thing. Because like I said, how you want to live your life is how you want to live your life magically. Whether you're a witch, mage, wizard, practitioner of the light, dark, the light and the dark, it doesn't really matter. That's your path. No one should be judging you by your path. This is your path and your craft. This is what you want to practice. Nobody should tell you otherwise, well, you should be doing it. That's too dark. It shouldn't be your business what I want to practice. It is not your business or life or path to tell me how to do mine. So you walk your path with pride and honor. And know that nothing and nobody can tell you any different. They can try to talk some shit, but it probably won't even get through. We have the tendency of putting it through here, and then you go, oh, you know what I'm saying? If it's ignorance, you don't have to pay mind to it. Remember, you still live in your life. You have to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? So have faith in you. Be mindful towards yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's Luna. She's a mini Maine Coon. Luna for some. No, she's gentle. No, she's a sweetheart. She is. I have other cats around here somewhere in this house. We also have Bob the goat. If you haven't met Bob, you'll meet Bob the goat when I'm done with the video and all, with the live and all this good stuff. So it's an honor to have y'all here. For the ones that are new and the ones that have been here before with me, welcome. Damn it, welcome. It's an honor to have you here. It's an honor to call you my brother and sister, friend, and everything else in between. So welcome everybody, and I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's, like, today's Friday. See, I'm mixed up. I hope everybody's Friday is going briefly. It's the end of the week. Freaky Fridays, you know what I'm saying? Do some creative magic work on this weekend if you like. It's gonna be too hot to do something. So I always give an advice to everybody, practice safe magic. For the ones who are coming up, even us elders that are here, we still practice safe magic. It's an advice we love to give because it was an advice we got. Always practice safe magic. Be mindful. Be mindful of your energy and your emotions. What you give out, remember, you will get back. So be easy with emotions. There's no rush for nothing. There really isn't. Remember, a lot of people tend to forget this, that karma is a real thing. You don't believe me? Go rob somebody. Go steal somebody. Go steal $20 from somebody's purse or something of that nature. Bad things will come and get you because you shouldn't have done that. Because even if nobody saw you, karma and your conscience saw that. And you already know what you did wrong. So be ready for the punishment that will be karma later on. Welcome, Jessica. Welcome everybody that's here with me. Gypsy, welcome. Said it right, Gypsy. Thank you, Gypsy. Thank you very much. And I very much appreciate everybody being here on this Friday. I know it's either too hot for y'all to even go outside or either too wet or too stormy to do anything out there. And so, might as well. You know what I'm saying? Out here is too hot. Hotter than a jalapeno's coochie right now. I'm not even playing with y'all. It's deadly hot out there. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. You breathe the heat. Your throat wants to come out your body and look at you like this. I mean, yeah. If you're too hot or too wet, just stay inside. Stay cool. Stay safe. Just try to, stay hydrated. It's not worth it unless this is an emergency or something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So just take your time with things. Things always work out. I know, like I said, sometimes life makes us think it's never going to happen. Sometimes all you need to do is sleep. The next day, everything's already processed. And you'd be surprised, you'd be getting text messages, notifications from places and people, all because of your good manifestation. And again, all y'all here, y'all have become what me and my friend call manifesting ninjas. Hey, welcome, Teal Witch. Patience. Thank you. That's my girlfriend, Just Me. Blessed be, y'all. Say hi. And patience. I know it's not for everybody. And I know patience is a product you can't find in Walmart either. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about patience, there's a benefit to it. It makes you more accessible to things. You have more patience for things, more tolerance even. You know what I'm saying? Bob. That's Bob. He was actually out there mowing some lawn, if you know what I mean. That's what goats do. Excuse me 1 minute. Bob's a good... Tell him, Bob. We are getting Bob a companion. We don't know yet if it's gonna be a male or a female. If we get a male, they have some red-headed goats out there. We may just get one and name him Malachi from that movie. See, I walk around and I look at my animals when they're all bundled up. I'm like, you see the children of my corn? You know what I'm saying? Malachi just makes sense. So that'll be just Malachi. If it's a girl, we don't know yet. We haven't decided anything. I was thinking of Babalina. That was just a joke. No Babalina. We already got a Bob. I said, But yeah, we know things are always looking up, even though things look dark sometimes. You'd be surprised on that other side. On that other side, that's where your reward usually is. Do all the good you do. Remember, everybody in here that has joined or still joining, you do good upon others and yourself daily. So most of y'all here overthink about things too much. That doesn't. It's okay though, because overthinking sometimes will give you the answer you're trying to search for, and I understand that. Some of us is easier to access things without overthinking. And what I'm trying to say here is everybody's practice and energy and the way we go about is going to be very different. Not all two witches are going to practice the same magic with the same energy. Everybody's energy and their magic is different. Their approaches, their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Oh, one more thing for you young witches before I forget. You will mess up a lot. Be ready for that. You'll pull more than you should. You will be spilling things around the floor. That's a guarantee. Oh yeah, you'll be knocking shit over. Don't worry about all that. That's going to happen because that's part of the process. That's just a reminder that life ain't always going to go your way. Okay? So be patient. Again, be patient with yourself. Be very careful, even though it may just happen regardless. No matter how careful you are, shit still happens. It really does. So don't give up on that, okay? So if you spill something, just clean it up and start over. Start over. That's it. Same energy. That's it. If you give up on that, you're giving up on a lot. So don't give up on something you started. So let's say this is a spell or, hey, Bob. He just came from eating grass. We had a friend over. He likes to follow people now. Excuse me. So just yes, Bob. He's just dragged stupid. He's funny. Y'all see Bob. He's not gonna grow much. He's a Nigerian mix, a Nigerian dwarf mix. So he's not gonna grow as big as most goats or wide or anything of that nature. He's gonna stay probably that size he is right now. All right. So remember that. Hey, welcome, sister. So just remember that your path is your path and own it. Don't worry about what people's gonna say to you. Don't worry about what people say about how you dress, how you listen to your music, what music you listen to. I hope you didn't get filtered. I don't know why. And just be yourself. Always enjoy what you love to do the most. No matter what it is. No matter what the practice. Just do it. See, I go out there and I hug trees. I walk barefooted on the grass, and yeah, it happens. There are times where the temperature and the weather is so perfect that I can actually light candles outside. Those are all beautiful things. You know what I'm saying? Regulate, ground a lot. So I always suggest people to go ground yourself. Instead of go F yourself, go G yourself. Go ground yourself. You know what I mean? Everybody can use a little bit of grounding every now and then because it's really helpful. Be surprised the miracles a little bit of grounding can go. It really does work wonders. It really does. So, so you new practitioners coming up, there's only a few things I want to say to you. Look for elders. Look for covens. If you have difficult questions about the path you're walking in, ask them. Please don't believe everything you hear on the internet. Because on the internet standpoint, anybody could be anybody. Just because you're seeing somebody doesn't mean that somebody could be there. And they may just take your money just like that, because I just have a few friends that just got scammed by some mean people. Be careful. Be careful out there, because not everybody has the same intentions you do. Just because you go out there with the best intention, that doesn't mean the next person always going to do that for you either. So just be careful with everybody, okay? Because you really can't trust nobody anymore. Things has changed. That's how bad it's gotten, y'all. It's sad. It is sad that it has to come to this. You know what I'm saying? Things weren't like this before. Like I remember 20 years ago, this was a whole different planet. From how we spoke, from how we acted, from how we were. We used to open doors for people with no problem. Old people would carry groceries. We'd be the one helping them get $5 or a cup of fucking Kool-Aid or something. Things things has changed. Things is definitely has changed. Things are not what they used to be. Welcome, sister. Welcome, and thank you for joining. But that doesn't mean you have to stop doing what you're doing and being who you have to be or who you want to be. Life is still going to go on. Nothing is going to stop life, just like nothing is going to stop you. Or like I said earlier, no tradition. I'm a solitary witch. I'm not pagan. I'm not wicked. I walk my own path. I'm like it this way. I have my own freedom. I'm not looking to be titled as high priest or anything of that nature. I'm just a witch from Puerto Rico, who just like to help others find a little bit more about themselves. That's all. And you'd be surprised the potential you have. Everybody here. You know, you have so much magic and so much gift in you to give out. You know, and my only advice is don't be afraid. Don't hold back on your magic. If you feel that you're gonna have a what we call a magical episode, and let's say something has happened. Let's say you develop telekinesis and you're moving objects or something with your mind or something of that nature. Embrace that. That's just part of who and what you are. That doesn't make you any different. In fact, I accept the term weird. Shit. The weirder the better. Yeah, I am weird. I'm not everybody's cream for coffee. You understand? Just like everybody isn't everybody's cup of Sprite with soda. I mean with ice, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean we have to stop who we have to be and who we want to be. Like I said, always be who authentically you. Okay, even if it bothers somebody, well that's them problem. It's not a you problem. You're being yourself. If people have a problem with you being yourself, they gotta look in the mirror and see what the fuck is wrong with them real quick. Sorry for the language. I don't mean to speak Russian. I mean, it comes out sometimes, you know, I'm sorry. But don't worry about what people are gonna think and say about you. They're gonna talk shit anyway. Look, you can hit the lottery today with $5 billion. Somebody by the end of the night is gonna be hating on your name just because you won it. That doesn't change nothing. People are gonna still hate on you no matter what progress you do in your life. Keep doing what you're doing. Let them hate, let them envy whatever the hell you're doing with your life, because they probably will never achieve it in their lifetime. Doesn't mean you have to stop doing it because they don't do it. No, you keep doing it. They will find their way like you found your way. Okay? Not all trains come out at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So be mindful. The term being mindful goes a long way for a lot of areas, and a lot of physical and spiritual areas for us. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you very much. So be as spiritual as you want to be. Embrace it. Be looking at yourself in the mirror, happy to know that you are this spiritual. You do change lives. You make a damn difference. You matter, y'all. And you know, it's something I do every live, because a lot of folks in here don't hear words that we should be or wanting to hear every day. So you are appreciated. You are loved. I try my best to think as many of y'all as I can daily to contact you through message or one way or another, give you the best day you can. I'm only one. I can't reach out to everybody, but you know, I do love y'all. I want the best for y'all. And all I want in return is for you to be the best version of yourself. That's all I ask for. We can talk on the phone for hours like I've had with some of y'all here, or we could just talk here. At the end of our conversations, all I want you to do is to be the best version of yourself. Be the witch you want to be, not the witch the world wants to see. Just be yourself. Always be yourself. And always remember that you are a change. You're a change that's needed, because a lot of folks out there wouldn't be what they're at without you. Maybe vice versa. Because in life is a give and go, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. So just remember how magical you are. Look in the mirror and feel the magic that is you. And know all the good that you embraced. And yeah, with all the bad with it too. That's what makes magical people like yourself and myself. The good and the bad. We can't always be all love and light. Sometimes we gotta be dark and dirty. You know, it's just a balance. Balance. It's very crucial. I don't do that no more. Last time I did it was in 2007, and the lady that asked me to contact her dad suffered a heart attack and passed away 2 days later. Not doing that no more. I'm not taking that episode happened to me, but I'm not doing that again for someone to suffer a fate. I mean, unfortunate. And here's something, a lot of people don't like to hear, but it's a fact. The way we're supposed to die, or anybody, is the way they're supposed to die. We never know when we're gonna pass. Just know that it's gonna be guaranteed. That episode, I don't know what happened there. You know what I'm saying? But she asked me for the same favor. Can I help you contact your dad? I said, sure. She said, how much? I said, nothing. Go talk to your dad. You probably need some time with your dad. So I did proper things, and she got communicated with her dad. And the first day was okay. The second day she was more pale, and she suffered a heart attack in her sleep. 4:40 something in the morning. So I'm sorry I can't help you with that, but I'm sure there's somebody else in here that can help you with that. You know what I'm saying? Because from that experience, it taught me a lot. And like I said, it doesn't matter your age or your number. You're always going to be taught something in life. Life is always going to keep teaching you things, whether you want to learn them or not. So life is always going to be teaching you things, okay? So, no, I don't do classes, man. I only come here. Now it's going to be twice a week. I come here every Friday, and then I come here every Sunday with a guest. And we sit here, we talk about old traditions and the way things were. I'm here just because we're different paths, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to balance things out, give the traditional version of witchcraft and my version, which is not traditional. So we talk different versions and we get things, it's all about learning. You can learn anything you want. That's one thing about the craft. You're accessible to learn as much as you want from it. You know what I'm saying? My specialty is candle magic. Been doing this since I was probably 12. Mastered the shit out of it. Love my candle magic. Hold on, give me a second. Lady E, welcome. Celeste, welcome too. See how things work? And it's not that we did anything or had to do anything with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way things go. Unfortunately, that was the way he was supposed to die and pass and went. You know what I'm saying? Processes. That's sad. Sorry to hear all that. It's sad, but unfortunately, like I said, not gonna be here forever. Not all. We're not gonna be here forever. Our time to go will never be found by us until it's time to go. Until then, you have to live what we call life. And yeah, it's not gonna be easy. There's a lot of dark shadows and dark corners and backgrounds and all this stuff, but there's also light. There's also love. There's also peace. There's also prosperity. There's a more good than what you believe. People just need to get that shit yanked the fuck out their soul. Because everybody has good in them. No matter how mad you wake up every day and be sour as you want, you have good in you. And everybody just sometimes have a hard time taking it out. But you'd be surprised how it comes out. You have to be the meanest person in the world. I have a friend of mine, he had his first child. That 2-year-old girl brought out that man's everything that was good that he was holding from within. This is what I'm saying. Everybody has good in them. And I know life can hit you to the wall, and sometimes all you want to do is you want to chew fucking bricks with no teeth. You know what I'm saying? But life also has its good times also. Life has its blessings. Life has its prosperity moments. Life has so many hidden moments within you personal that I could guarantee in some of y'all experiencing growing up, even right now as elder witch or whatever. Some of these processes still probably get you by surprise. You look to the side. When you learn something new about magic, you look to the side like there's a third person, but by yourself, like, yeah, it gets you, because we always learning. We're always learning. I don't know everything about witchcraft. Shit, no, I don't. I wish I did. That'll probably be a headache I don't want. We don't have enough pills for that type of pain and headache. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. So learn what you learn, because that's what I did. I learned what I know I'm going to keep learning for the rest of my life. If there's anything else on the side that's minimum or major, it's up to you. Remember, this is your choices, your practice. Take it how you want to go. Go places. I mean, not now. Things are bad out there. Try not to travel out there right now. Things are bad. But you know what I'm getting at with this. Don't just conceal yourself in your magic when you have so much to give out there. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get this started here. Let's give y'all a jar spell real quick. So while I'm doing this and flicking through these pages real quick, I would like for y'all to do yourselves a favor. And me. Say hi to each other. I'm pretty sure most of y'all don't know each other here. I want you to say hi to each other. I am this type of person. I'm this witch. This is my craft, etc. You go about how you want to go about. Talk amongst each other. You never know where this person may help you with. You don't know what doors you may open for this next person, and vice versa. So talk to each other. Say hello. Blessed be. All that beautiful. Just be nice to each other. You never know who you're gonna meet. Never know what changes could be coming, and life is all about changes. I should know that by now. You know what I'm saying? I know my eyes look black, and they're not even like this for real. This is the shadow of the camera on the front, because once I go outside, this all matches. My dad asked me the other day, what happened to your eye? I look at him, I'm like, let's just say my girlfriend's food is good. So, you know, I'm just playing, but it's just the lighting. Her food is awesome. She doesn't beat me. So today's jar spell number 76 is a witch's bottle to make the right decision. Sometimes we do need assistance to make the right decisions, because sometimes it can either be foggy, cloudy, anger, filled with emotions, and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So the difficulty on this jar spell is 1 star, so it's very easy. And that was my dad. Preparation time is 10 minutes. And the use is to help you or assist you to make the right decision. You know what I mean? Right place, right time. Be surprised how that works. The ingredients are simple. There's only 8 ingredients in here, which is a small dark glass bottle with a cork, amber, narcissus, NARCISSUS, iolite, pine needles, sunshine water, and orange candle for sealing. Okay, so you have 10 steps. Like I said, they're very easy. Alright, so number 1 is insert the pine needles into the bottle 1 at a time. Number 2, add the iolite stone. And then number 3, add the amber stone. Number 4, insert freshly cut daffodil flowers into the bottle. Number 5, add 5 drops of sun water. Number 6, cork the bottle in place or in a protected surface like a saucer or a box. Anything you don't mind ruining. Again, you will make mistakes. You will knock shit over. There will be wax all over your table or on your knees. Expect that to happen, okay? Number 8, being careful to not burn yourself. Pour the melted wax over the cap seal of your witch bottle. Number 9, now your witch bottle is ready. Keep in mind that Keep in mind that the auspicious day for abundance spell is Sunday. Okay? If possible, wait till Sunday, better than other days, to consecrate your bottle of abundance. Okay? Last one, number 10. Now hide the bottle under your pillow so that the right choice will reveal itself while you sleep. Okay? So here's a picture of the whole page. If y'all want to take a screenshot of it, please do. Everything is there that I just read to you with the ingredients and all. So if y'all want to take a screenshot, knock yourselves out. That's what we do, okay? You know, that's another thing. It's just, you know, us helping each other out is the big thing. You know, because not every witch out there is, you know, as strong as we want to claim to be. We all need help one way or another. You know what I'm saying? It is a new moon coming up soon. You're right on that. There is a new moon coming up soon. So I know I missed a lot of y'all good magical folks that I had just brought in. Welcome. God damn it, welcome. It's Mel Diaz here, your Grey Witch, and I'm just here to share some good things with y'all and keep y'all company hopefully for 2 hours till 7 o'clock. And then I'll be going live on Sunday with a guest. I don't know who it is yet, but we'll go from there. Probably it's gonna be Edward. But if not, I'll just continue to do it anyway. And the reason why is because it gives me more time to reach out to more, help y'all understand more things about you. You know, you're amazing, just the way you are. You don't need to change shit about you. Stop trying to be everybody's pleasure when you are your only pleasure you need. Not everybody's gonna find you attractive. Give it a shit. You look good to yourself. That's all shit matters. Be confident in yourself. You're not here to live this life for everybody's approval. The only approval you need is your own. Okay, so no, you're not ugly. Nobody's ugly. I don't want to hear all that. You look good. One way or another, we all look good. Okay, nobody's perfect. Don't expect perfection. That's not a thing. Not even in movies or books. Okay, everybody's gonna have a flaw. Everybody's gonna have a defect. It's always something. Okay, but that's what makes us unique. That's what makes us different from the rest. That's what separates us from the rest of the line. That's how different maybe the word weird for everybody else is just there, because look, the weirder the better. Because we're not understood. We can't be read by the common folk. As much as they would love to understand and go out here and pick what they call our brain, good luck with that shit. Most people just never come back the same, I guarantee you that. So they need to be careful. So here's on that. Be careful who you let in, because you don't know what you're getting yourself into also. So again, be mindful. Your gut should be trusted more than your heart. If you decide to trust your heart, then go back to your ex-boyfriend, because this is going to lead you to trouble. Trust your gut. Your gut will lead you to places you probably need to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she going off up there. And just trust your gut. And you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, I appreciate y'all very much. I just want the best for you. You know, we're all getting of age. Most of us here are getting to a certain age, you know what I mean, already. We need to take care of ourselves. Nobody's gonna take care of ourselves the way we should. And stop being so stubborn. If you have a doctor's appointment, go to it. It's probably something that you need. Don't hesitate on that. The reason why I'm saying that, because, and I'll share, you know, for the ones who know, and everything is good. I get diabetic shoes. I got diabetic slippers. Yeah. So, for the ones who don't know, I just lost 3.5 toes. It's going on a year now. It started with an infection called cellulitis. From cellulitis, my toes on the right foot changed like 4 different colors on me. And they started basically rotting. So the process happened. I didn't see no doctor or no surgeon. It all happened right here where I'm sitting, literally. Now this process is called autoamputation. The body itself will discard of the parts that is not needed anymore. Now my vascular surgeon told me that they prefer that process, because unlike surgery, there's always a risk of infection. With this process, you're actually visual and attentive to it. So you'll know what to do. Now here's the thing on that. That's the human body for you, y'all. The human body's incredible. Don't doubt it. You'd be surprised what the body can help you with, and probably give you signs to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? So, trust your body more. Your body will let you know. Trust me, it really will. And you know, I'm healed now. The foot is doing good. The toes are healing. Yesterday, I dipped my whole foot in real water for the first time since this happened. You know what I mean? And it felt weird, because that's the first time in maybe a year I had water go on my foot, literally. So it felt weird in some way, but it was a good weird feeling. Just, you know, it brought a tear to my eye and all this stuff. I almost did a backflip, you know. And it feels good, but you know, they're healed. I'm walking now. I got my cane, got my staff, got my diabetic shoes. I just saw the doctor of prosthetics. So they're gonna dip my whole foot into a casting mold so they can make a shoe that can go with the right foot where all the toes are missing. So I already picked out a shoe. He gave me a yellow form to give to my doctor. Blessed be. Welcome, Gigi. Where I can give to my primary doctor, and I can give that. He can sign it. I can take it back to these people, and we can get in the process with this. And I'll have some custom-made diabetic shoes. Doing some backflips. Ain't ready for the Rican. But you know, all things good happen because we do good. Some of us here, or most of us, may not see that good that we do right away. Alright? Don't be hard on yourself again. Give things time. These blessings that you are bestowed can come at any moment. They can come while you're awake. They can come while you're sleeping. Happen while you're at work. Or taking your kids to school. Or just making lunch for your husband or wife or spouse. But it's going to happen. Okay? So be mindful of things. Know that you are a good person. You try your best, and that's all that matters, that you do your best. We can't do more than what our best has to offer. That's going to be impossible. Almost difficult, you know what I'm saying? But you're doing your best, and that's all you can do, so be proud of what you're doing. Okay? Be proud of yourself. Remember, day in, day out, you wake up every morning, you deal with your husband, you deal with your wife, you deal with your kids. You have to go to work, then you got to deal with your co-workers. Damn, manager gets on your goddamn nerves. It's rough, and daily. But yet you go through all those motions. You surpass all the emotions that go with it. Some of y'all here go through damn anxiety attacks by the midweek because it's so damn much for you to handle. But you still make it to the end of the week with a grin, smelling the high heavens because you made it. Made it. You know what I'm saying? You made it. This is what I'm saying. This is you. This is where you always been. There ain't nothing you can't accomplish. Your strength alone have surpassed you through so many ordeals. Things that are just not one to be spoke about or thought of. You still got up. You still walked. You kept on going. This is where you are today. Because you never gave up on yourself. Life had a chance to strip that from you if it really wanted to, but it did not. You know why? Not because of life, because of your will to keep going. Because you will not give up. You don't know what the hell giving up is. It sounds easy. It sounds a thoughtful thing to do and very easy to think of. But it's not something we do. We don't do the giving up. And this is why we are where we are today. With all the blessings. Some of our blessings probably just ain't come yet. And if you're going through a bad streak, don't worry about it. It's not going to last. Just go with the flow. Keep doing what you're doing. Because you're doing good. Okay? You're changing lives. You're making people smile. You're giving people purposes to do something with their own life that they just probably couldn't do by themselves. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. I thought that was a mammal. We have a lot of cats up in here. Yeah, I call them mammals. Because I know. Exactly. Think of Alex. I said that right? Yeah, no, think of this. Sorry. But you're right. You don't fail if you won't know if you don't try. What if you said no because you didn't want to try and you missed up an opportunity? For many doors and windows for your life to open to and bring wondrous beautifulness to you and whoever it is you're with. Never hesitate to do something you want to do. Like my friend says here, you don't stop trying, you fail when you quit. Don't quit. Thank you for that. Never quit. And it's like I said, life is not going to be easy for us. Never has been. Again, here we are. And we're still breathing, we're still making our sandwiches, we still doing our we still smoking our herbs, we still grilling our grill in the backyard, we still throwing our nephews over the ramp of the pool. Yeah, life goes on. You know what I'm saying? Life goes on, y'all. So don't give up on yourself. You have so much to offer, dude. You really do. You have so much to offer. You are a blessing. I don't care what your neighbor. You're not a blessing. Yes, I am. If it weren't for me, things would be different. Yeah, that's you right there. And little do we know the power of the witch, or spiritualist, or whatever it is. And it's not a physical thing. It's more of a spiritual power thing that we have. We can send good motivational encouragement. We have that gift. Being a witch is not all about spells, rituals, and circles. I'm sorry. There's a lot of processes behind this. A lot. That's why I tell these witches and the ones that are coming up now, do all the research you can. Hey Ash, welcome. Thank you, Ashley. So as a young practitioner, I always tell y'all, do your research. Read as many books as you can about anything that you want to pursue as a craft or your practice, okay? Research. Talk to your elders. Reach out to your elders. There's many elders out there of different paths just like yours, okay? Everything is going good. Thank you, Ashley. I hope everything is going well with you, and thank you for stopping by. So, keep your magic sacred to yourself. Not everybody has to know what you practice. Not everybody has to know you're a witch or a spiritualist or a wizard or a mage or whatever. That's up to you. If you want to keep it private or if you want to be open with it. That's totally your choice. So keep it, make that decision, and just be wise with your decisions. Everything has a consequence, yes. It does. So be mindful. It's something I'm going to keep on repeating. Mindfulness goes a long way, because it really does. And most of y'all here are grown enough to know what mindfulness means, so that's why we do it. Because we are mindful, you know what I'm saying? And I know I've missed a few folks coming in. Welcome. God damn it, welcome. Patrick P, welcome. Stacy's mom, welcome. God, really? It's Sass G. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you. I know it's Friday. Like I said, I know it's hot out there. I know it's either raining, hot, humid, storming, probably tornado watch for everybody. It's bad no matter where you're going in this planet right now. So if you are in a hot place, stay cool, stay hydrated. Don't go outside if you don't need to. Okay? Unless it's an emergency or something of that nature. If it's raining, just be careful, stay inside, stay safe. We're hoping we get some rain, because I wouldn't mind some rain right now. It's muggy here in South Carolina. I mean muggy, dude. Like, it's hot, it's bad, dude. You go outside, you damn near die just by one deep breath. It's not easy, man. Wendigo Dogman, welcome. Greetings, brother. Thank you for joining. And like I said, from everybody's way of practicing whatever it is you're practicing, whatever your path is that you're walking, remember, own it. And it does, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're on the right path or on the left path of magic, or whatever it is you do in between. Still, that is the magic of who you're always going to be. People will be picking up on your magic, because this will be part of your magic for the rest of your life. Okay, so you are magic. Yes, Wendigo. Just remember that you are magic, yo. Yes, you can. And Wendigo, take your time. And we've been doing good here, man. Just staying here. We just got a water heater. I'm waiting for our. We can't find the main water heater to this house. We even had the water company guy come up here real quick to help us, and we still couldn't find it. No, nobody should be hiding. Just as much as other practices and beliefs and walks of life are out there open about, you can do the same thing, my friend. There's no difference. Walks with me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. I got my bones here and I have another one up here so they can see light or visible. Okay? Don't hide who you are. Never hide your magic. You know what I'm saying? Always be who you want to be. Don't hide yourself. Don't hide who you are. Okay, you're in this life. This is the only opportunity you're going to get at this living, breathing thing to do this. So if you don't do it now, you fresh out of fucking luck. So take advantage of this life you have right now and don't hide. Come out and be who you want to be. You're not gonna be everybody's cup of coffee, granted, but you're not here to be everybody's cup of coffee. So don't stop yourself from doing it. Yeah, things are different now. Us witches fight back. That's the difference between then and now. Witches back then didn't have a proper way to defend themselves or a voice. This time, all of us, we are that voice. We make a difference together. This time is different. So don't worry about the past. The past is already done for. Worry about what you've been doing and what you can do further. And what you can do for yourself. Okay? Just believe in yourself. Nothing bad's gonna happen, guaranteed. Not to witches like that. It's not gonna happen again. I don't see why everybody is hiding. I believe everybody should be out there being as magical as you are in your path, walking it correctly. And if you have others that is in the same pack with you, then yes, bring them with you. Don't hide who you are. Don't hide your magic. Don't hide your power, your gifts. They're given to you for many reasons. Some of us understand, most of us probably don't understand yet, but they're giving it to us for reasons, okay? See, so I'm talking about Ash. Sorry, I'm trying to go through the comments, y'all. Sorry. Then bring her. Oh, sorry. This is that puzzle thing they always do every time I go live. There you go. Sorry about that. Bring her with you everywhere you go. Help her get out. You don't know the lives y'all could be changing. Hiding is not really a good thing for most. Always be out there because you never know what life you're going to reach. You don't know what changes you're going to bring. Probably necessary changes that was either needed or probably needed for a long time. So don't hide your magic. Hey Hilda, welcome. Thank you for being here. Don't hide your magic from yourself. I'm in South Carolina. And just be yourself. And if you have anybody that's like yourself and you encourage yourself to be out there like that, then be encouraging to them also. They just might need that push. But just be yourself. Again, I'm going to use me for example. I walk this whole community with my staff. It's full of bones. It has a skull and everything. I have bones here. I have bones there. I have bones everywhere. I even got my own damn toes on my fucking earrings. So if this ain't weird enough for a lot of folks out there, I don't know what weird is. You know what I'm saying? Shaman? No, I'm not a shaman. It's complicated. Very complicated. I just know that my family comes from Puerto Rico. We're male dominant on my dad's side of the family. And they're all dominant witches on the male side. I got skipped a few generations, then they got me. And while I was in my trips, when I was in Boston, you're good. When I was in Boston, I spoke to one of my aunts, and she's gonna be 87, no, 86, Diana, old. She is, she told me about the male side of the family. I reminded her of one of my dad's uncles, she said. Except the only difference is, I'm the only male with this color skin. My dad, they're all white, pale skin, brown, blue, green eyes, slicky hair, you know what I mean? Oh, I missed a lot. Yeah, New York can get hot. I have my aunt that lives in the Bronx, Gun Hill Road. I visited her a while back, long ago. And it was summer. Man, that New York summer, I don't know how y'all survived that shit right there. That was bad, man. It was bad out there, man. It was bad. Welcome, Autumn. Portuguese? Yeah, I'm only speak Spanish, Puerto Rican Spanish, and English, y'all. They offered us. You know what I'm saying? And welcome, everybody. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank yourself for being where you are today. Because if it weren't for your steps, if it weren't for you, you wouldn't be where you at. Hey, the Mountain Witch. You know, it's funny. Heard about Cornwall, Connecticut, but I lived in New Britain, Connecticut. Then I moved to Bristol, Connecticut. Then after that, I moved away. But no, I've never been to Cornwall, Connecticut. I would love to go to the Dark Forest. You know, that's funny. You bring that up. Just a few days ago, I was going through the YouTube channel, and a subject came out about haunted forests here in South Carolina. We have like 24 haunted forests right here. I mean, dark forests that, you know, just bring eerie feelings and you see things and all this goodness. We got a few of them here that I didn't even know about, y'all. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dudley Town, yeah, we live in right here in South Carolina. We have one neighbor, 8-foot fence, a lake across the street. We live very secluded, very peaceful. In fact, to be honest, to add a little more to that, we see more FedEx and UPS than when we do our neighbor. And we only have but one, maybe Jay down the street and Joe. That's it. And we don't barely see them, but we know they're home. You know what I'm saying? Colorado has one haunted forest, and I would love to go to one of them. I mean, in Puerto Rico, the whole Puerto Rico's in the island is enchanted one way or another. You're gonna see something or another, whether you're drunk, high, or sober. Yeah, something's gonna pop up and show itself to you one way or another. So it doesn't matter if you believe or not. They believe in you, trust me. They're gonna get your attention. I said. Ah, nice. Man, I'll be honest with you, Yankee chick. Ain't nothing out there but trouble right now. Things ain't what they used to be. And as much we want to go out there and have a good time and show the best intentions towards the world and give out some good spirits to the universe, we just can't do the same thing like we used to do back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Gretchen's Lock. Never been there. Located in Carolina. Nice. Yeah, we have enough going on in our property as it is. And they run fluidly through this house in and out. We don't bother them, they don't bother us. In fact, there's a beautiful common respect for the spirits that roam this house. We let them roam. They don't knock things down. They don't do the whole poltergeist thingamajig you see on YouTube videos. No, they're not about that. Not all spirits do that. Some spirits are just here to go by. Some of them will stay for whatever reason that they have to stay for. We will never understand why they have to stay. You know what I'm saying? So if you live in a haunted house, embrace it. The house is alive. Might as well talk to it. Treat it like it is your home. We don't do the EVP. We don't need to. We hear them. We got haunted dolls here also. Gifts by other friends who are just going to take the haunting anymore. They don't bother us here. They dance. In fact, one of those corn doll thingamajigs that you make with corn, the outside of it, we have a corn doll thingamajig. A friend gifted me. She dances with my girlfriend every time she plays her music. Yeah, she moves. And it doesn't bother us, to be honest with you. They're not here for us. They're not here to haunt. They're not here to scare. They're just here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Don't be afraid. Goshen, South Carolina. Nice. Goshen. I'll look it up. We're in Fairplay, South Carolina. Nice. Yeah, they'd be surprised. You know, most spirits ain't even here for the reasons you think they're here. Most of these spirits are just here, either they're passerbys, they have messages, or they just missed the bus. And they're just roaming. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be afraid of them. They're not afraid of you either. Straight up. You don't have to be afraid of them, to be honest with you. What is what? I gotta look into more of these haunted forests that they got here in these Carolinas, man. Sounds interesting. We have our own forest in Puerto Rico at Yunque. It has its own little hauntings and little things you can always take back and remember for like 25 years from now and all this good stuff. Sumter National Forest. I'll look that up one too. I have to check look at all these places. There's a lot of hauntings out there. There's a lot of scary things that'll just give you that feel. You know what I mean? I'm doing good, Renee. How you been? How you doing? So there's a lot of, a lot of avenues when it comes to spiritualism. What we feel, what we see, what we taste, what we smell. Learn from all this. Tonight I'll be another planet. Midnight I'll be gone, bro. It's my sleeping time. Oh, I'm sorry about your loss, Hilda. I'm very sorry for your loss. Keep pictures of him. Always good. It's always good to remember. If he was good to you and he was a good man, it's always good to remember. Keep that thought strong. You know what I mean? It does. You're right, Lisa. Certain energies does attract different spirits. You're very right on that. Then keep his memory strong, my friend. I'm pretty sure he's smiling at you now because of it. And that's always a good thing. Yes, thank you, Lisa. Celebrate him frequently. If he was a good man, yes. I mean, I've been lost track of that 313I Atlas long ago. And when they first showed itself, thought it was cool and everything, but yeah, not worrying about all that, to be honest with you. It's a beautiful thing. It's an experience for the humans to see. Yes, it is. You should get more about it. You never know what you're gonna learn from it. Some things in there. It's not from here. Let's just say that it's not from here. Okay, the galaxy, not the planet. It's not from here. So do some information searching on 3i Atlas. Be surprised. Your mind will probably be blown. No, I'm not trying to forget. But I'm just not trying to keep up with everything I don't need to remember as my days go by either. Life goes on. Everybody here has things to do. We can't always keep up with everything we want to remember. Sometimes we gotta look at this. We gotta look down and remember we got fucking toes on our damn feet. You know what I'm saying? But I understand where you're coming from with all this. The 3i Atlas, like I said, it's something I'm not really got into like that. I love astrology. I love all the planets and galaxies and all this stuff. Yes, I watch a lot of YouTube videos on that. You know what I mean? But it's not something I'm gonna conversate over because it's not something that's not affecting my life as we speak. But it's a good topic to talk about, straight up. You know what I mean? So, what time is it? 6 o'clock over. That was fast. Haven't time been going a little bit too fast, or is it just me? Jazz music sound good. I don't speak none of them. I speak Puerto Rican Spanish and my English, as you can see. I don't speak Portuguese. I don't speak Brazilian, like Brazilian nuts. That's it. That's what I'm saying. As we get older, things are just gonna go by. It's hard. It's very difficult. Sometimes I look at a picture of my damn mom. I'm like, oh shit, I do got a mom. It happened. You know what I mean? Bob. Yeah, he's been yelling. He's been chilling. So it feels fast. This whole year. In fact, so the past 3 or 4 years, time is going so damn fast that you're losing track of days. There are times where me and my girlfriend will meet up in the kitchen right here. Like, what day is it? What time is it? Welcome, Lisa. Good evening. I will tell Bob hi. I will go there soon with Bob. But yeah, time has been going too damn fast. And not just for everybody. Everybody. Alright? Everybody's learning that time is always going to be what it is. Time. Someone said I don't believe in time. Time does not care what you believe in. Time is still going to be time. Okay, time is not here for your emotions or your beliefs. Time is going to be just that, time. And it's an unstoppable something whether you believe in it or not. Time has always been there. In the beginning. Everybody. For real, huh, everybody? Everybody. Alright. So it's hot as hell out here, man. It's hot. And I'm grateful we got the AC on and all this stuff. But like I said, if you're in these hot weathers, just be easy. Yo soy que está sonando la campana. I'm usually that one. Vámonos, que es tarde. Vámonos. Yeah, Puerto Rican comes out real fast on that one. Let me see what I got here for you. All right. Card number 34. I knew that happened. That was a good save. Nick. Card number 34. Rooted. It says here, may you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. Okay? 34. Again, while I look for this, everybody here say hi to each other, reach out to each other. How you doing? How you been? I'm this person. Number 6. Sometimes the color blue is number 6. So your keywords on this card is grounded and connection. Okay? Welcome everybody. Welcome. Welcome everybody. Alright, we're working on this card right now. This is from my magical deck. It's called Season of the Witch, Samhain edition. Not Sam Hain. It's not a first nor last name. I'm not being funny, I'm being serious. Not everybody has the knowledge us witches or spiritualists have about pronouncing proper words. Okay? So it's Sam Hain. It's not Sam Hain. It's Samhain. Okay? It's not Sam Hain. It's Samhain. Alright? I know it's a good deck, dude. I had this one and this one is the Beltane. I want to get the other ones and finish and stay with the whole collection. Alright, so it says here, we are often told to start building intuition, which is abundantly true. Never underestimate the power of working with the spirit. You need to learn to ground the spiritual information into your physical life. Try to try to be flighty is to connect to spirit, but to be rooted into is to become a channel for spirit. You become a vessel that allows the divine intelligence to spread its wisdom here on earth. A more familiar word is manifestation. Again, most of y'all here has been manifesting for so damn long. Y'all becoming manifesting ninjas. Y'all really, you know what I mean? You fart, you manifest. You burp, you manifest. Y'all good with it. You know what I mean? Y'all good with it. It says being grounded is about being present and aware of how things make you feel. Okay? You have to feel into your body. It says here, you are being asked to dig in deeper. Maintaining deep roots is how you pull yourself from that darkness. Okay? Winner! It's easy to be grounded or to do your spiritual practice when things are going well. It's it's an entirely different ball game when you feel different and defeated and broken. But the darkest parts of your journey are when you need to be rooted the most. The real gift of spiritual commitment is found when you feel like your back is against the wall. Alright? Don't give up when times get hard. Instead, find nourishment below the surface. Find your connection to your true self, your ancestors, your guides, your trust in your instincts. Your situation is not hard so that you can give up. Okay? It's not that hard. You've overcome, or like I said, you've overcome many things in this lifetime and you're still here knocking motherfuckers out. Okay? It is a call to surrender to your practice. This message is amplified for ancestors to be in your life. So make sure this is it's not a book. It's not a book, my friend. It's actually a card reading. Okay? And you can find this on Amazon, Temu, Etsy. So I hope this card helps. And remember that everything, remember, it's all with you, within you. from how you ground yourself, from your belief to your ancestors. Always reach out to your ancestors. I'm always repeating that to everybody. Always reach out to your ancestors. How do you reach out to your ancestors? Talk to them like I'm talking to you right now. They will give you signs that only you would understand, that will get you by your day. But if you don't scream, nobody can hear you. Okay, so reach out to your ancestors, your spirit guides, and so forth. This is what they're here for. Alright? So remember, rooted, number 34. If you want to catch that in there real quick, you can. And I hope this card gives you an encouragement, something of that nature. And everything else is, like I said, everything's gonna be fun. It always is. And no matter how dark things look sometimes, like I said, there's always light. I mean, there's always a balance. You're very welcome. Thank you all for listening and enjoying that card. I liked it very much. Nice. I don't do yes or no questions, but I can. Can you tell me what I feel about you? You feel like you can do more. You feel like you can do more, but the only thing that's stopping you is probably yourself. Distractions are distractions. But when you stop yourself from doing what you want to do or what you love to do, then that becomes kind of a problem. Release some things. Stop overthinking about things you don't need to be overthinking about. Again, you can also let go of some people. Here, try saying no to people. That doesn't make you a bad person. It really doesn't. Don't expect everybody to say yes to you. So just try that for one day. Just say no. Even if you can, just say no. Karma's not gonna get you. It's not. You're not being mean. You're being honest. You're being straight up. But you can't. When you can't, you can't. Give that a try, and you'll see how things will work out. No, self-care is not selfish. You have to take care of yourself. You have to. Nobody's gonna do it for you like you should be doing it for yourself, okay? So how do you love yourself? From how do you take care of yourself? From your wellness, from your mental state, from your physical state. You have to do that for yourself. Your doctors ain't gonna do that shit for you. Your nurse ain't gonna do that shit for you. You have to take care of yourself, okay? But that's somebody else's choice also. See, but that's the thing. Life is about choices. We're always going to have choices. Just because I do one thing one way doesn't mean you're not going to do it that way either. And it can work, and that can go both ways. So everybody's different to how they want to do things and how they see, understand, and how they want to go about. Hey, Joe, there you go. Thank you, Joe, for welcome. Rachel Paul, thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody here for being here. I know I missed quite a few, though. Welcome. Damn it, welcome. All right. Ismael Diaz here, your Grey Witch, and I still got time to be here. I get out at 7. Thank you, Joe. I hope everybody's afternoon is going good. I hope everybody's Friday is going well, the way it should be. It is Fridays. So just remember that the week is over after this. You have 2 days of weekend. If you have the opportunity to get some good-minded time for yourself, please do. Take 5-20 minutes to yourself. Don't worry about your kids. Don't worry about your husband. Don't worry about your wife. In fact, don't even worry about a damn thing. Take 15-20 minutes to yourself. Put some meditative music on. And just separate yourself from things. It's like a recharge. You know what I mean? Like that, when you're done with everything, you have enough power to face more than what you faced the first time you even tried. You know what I'm saying? We all do this daily. It's part of just the way we are. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's not easy, Lissa. She gets it. It is not easy, but here's the thing. Like I said, just because it's not easy, that doesn't mean we cannot do it. And like I said, we are still doing it. We're still waking up and making changes, making differences. Not just for ourselves, for others. You know, Lissa was the first one. Were you the first one or the second one I brought to my life? I forgot who it was, but it was you and Miranda. So I think it was Lissa, they're the first one that came that has a guest in my life. And ever since we have connected, did a live, shared, did our thing, everything's been changing, even for myself, even for her and everybody else. So as you go in processes of experiences with other magical experiences out there, there's an evolutionary a magical evolutionary thing going on. Magic will always evolve. I look. I tell people that I'm not not religious. I'm spiritual, meaning my beliefs can and will evolve. So I'm not restricted to what most people are restricted to in their beliefs. That is their beliefs. I'm not bad mouthing. I'm just using it as an example. That's their beliefs and that's their way of going about with their religion. I have a lot of respect for everybody and how they go about. That's the way it should be. And I know, I know Christians and Christian nationalists and all this Christian stuff are getting at us, and they're trying to do things nice and say things that are just ignorant. Okay? Here's my thing on that. They underestimate the witch very much because they fear us. Now let me tell you something about us witches. Us witches has been feeding your children, breeding your cattle, raising your house family, and making sure everything in your kitchen is done before any type of religion made by man have ever came. The witch is so original, we already know what to pick from our backyard before you had a pharmacy to go to. Get a prescription from a doctor. What the hell was that for? We didn't need all that shit. Everything was in our backyard, in our pantry, like it should still be. You know what I'm saying? A lot of firsts that were here. most of us are unknown. Money is always gonna be the root of all evil. It separates families, it separates friends, it creates enemies when they even shouldn't be enemies. Money is a bad thing because it leads to bad things depending on your choice and how strong you are with your will. You know what I'm saying? Life goals, getting back to those days, exactly. Life goals, do something you want to achieve. You know what I'm saying? Something you would love to be proud of because you made it that far and you made it to where you want to be. No matter what it is in life, you did it. That right there. Oh yeah. Now, no, we always get severe thunderstorms and stuff like that, but you'd be surprised. It doesn't really hit this side of South Carolina where we're at. You know what I mean? We're in Fair Play in South Carolina. We're not far from Seneca. Sometimes if Seneca gets some rain, we'll probably get a little shower from it, something of that nature. But to be honest with you, we don't really get it like that. You know what I mean? We get a lot of heat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of heat. Yeah, we get a lot of heat. We get a lot of humidity. It gets nasty. It gets nasty out there. Again, if you're out there in the heat, try not to be in the heat, for as long as you have to. Please stay hydrated. Be safe about things out there. Heat stroke is a thing. It took a couple of my family members out. Just be safe out there if you're out in the heat right now, okay? Because like I said, things are bad out there. This heat is no joke. Kershaw County. I've never heard of Kershaw County. I'm only going on 5 years here. I'm still learning, if anything, about what this place is, what it was, what it is now. Getting accustomed to locals. They're getting accustomed. We're considered locals here already. You know what I mean? Been locals, but as we go, I'm still learning more about this place because there's a lot. There is a lot to learn. There is a lot to learn about this place. I lived in a Camden, New Jersey, 90s, mid 90s, when it was rough, and we survived. Yes, we did. It was bad, dude. It was bad. It was bad. It's some good stuff. You ever had this before? Get them at the dollar store. These things are good. These things are good. They are. No sugar. I'm diabetic type 2. Speaking of diabetes, Our friend baked a cake. Probably go for it later on. Nice little piece, you know what I mean? Pineapple cocoa. Yes, I just had that. I just had a pineapple coconut, but I refilled it with drinking water and Kool-Aid. But yeah, this one's pretty good too. These are pretty good. And you know, like I said, life is always gonna be a journey. Some of the destinations that we're gonna get, we're not always going to get there when we want to get there. We will get there when the time is right, when everything is aligned, when things make sense. Until then, we have a lot to learn. A lot to learn about ourselves, how to love ourselves, how to be mindful towards ourselves, how to be kind to ourselves. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to read everybody the journey exactly. See, I'd reached the destination. I'm not trying to be more than what I am. I'm happy and content to where I am in life, being what I am in life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want more. I'm actually good where I'm at. Got a good girlfriend, got a lot of fur babies, gotta go, god damn it. Yeah, I'm good. I live in a very isolated place. I don't see as many y'all human beings as I don't need to. You know what I mean? I'm good with the privacy here. We don't hear nothing at night but the common animal shit. Not so long ago, I heard something scream. I thought it was a goddamn Wendigo or some crazy shit. It happened to be a fox. I didn't know they screamed like that. So yeah, I like it here. This has some creepy stuff and it has some good stuff. And my girlfriend sometimes will sit out here, burn fire at night, and you'd be surprised at things we see in the sky, man. I'm serious. Yeah, man, it's better that way, dude. Cause right now the city life is expensive, bro. I was just in Boston, dude. They wanted $2,700 for an apartment where you could do a whole 360, and that's it. That's your apartment. They want $2,700 a month, and that's not including first and last month of whatever the hell security deposit. Good with all that. Too expensive. Even with disability, we still struggle. Just because we get a check every month, that doesn't mean we live in large. You know, 90% of people who get SSI stay broke the same hour, just paying bills. Yeah, it's not always a luxury to get SSI or to get disability. Sometimes we barely can afford shit for ourselves because we're too busy trying to pay bills with the little money that we get from our government every month because of our disabilities. It is not easy. Sometimes you forget to buy things. And sometimes that third day that comes from the month that you get paid, let's say you get paid on the 1st, that third day, you got like what, $10 left to your name for the rest of the month? We all live in that struggle, one way or another. But here we are, still again, I repeat, still again, this is the strength you have in you to persevere and endure everything that comes your way. Because you make it happen. And no matter how difficult it gets, just like I just spoke a few seconds ago, you still manage to come through, you still doing it. And you're encouraging others. Lissa with her lives. Everybody, if y'all don't know Lissa Love, follow her. She does incredible lives and she is amazing. So there's a lot of folks in here, like I'm saying, that take you. I'm saying. Alright, so everybody here, just be yourself, be mindful, love yourself a lot more. That's why I'm going to keep saying that, because self-love is a big thing. It is. Sometimes we tend to lose track of how much we should be loving ourselves, paying mind to others that don't deserve the fucking love we have to give. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of yourself again. Again. Be mindful of yourself. Love yourself. Do things for yourself you have probably never done, or maybe done once in your life for. Just for yourself. Get a manicure, get a pedicure. Do some shit you've never done for yourself because you can. Do you know how much you do for people daily? Not weekly. Daily. And not just going through the anxieties and the mental strains and all this shit. I'm talking about y'all do it a lot. So why can't you just take a day for yourself and say, fuck the rest of the world? There's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't make you selfish either. Doesn't make you a bad person. Remember, let's look at it this way. Like I explained it to a friend of mine in Connecticut not so long ago. I said, look, When you wake up, your children wake up, your husband or spouse wake up. In your eyes, in their eyes, they know there can be a God somewhere out there. But until then, you're that physical God to them. You are the one that feeds them. You are the one that makes them safe, keeps them safe. You're the one that gives them shelter. Again, keep them safe. You are that one person that's making it. You are a god or a goddess in your own right. You make shit happen. Sometimes without you even knowing how you did it. You ever wonder about that one? I'm just saying, we all have the power to do what it is we want to do. Don't ever doubt yourself. Doesn't matter if you're a witch or not. Some people here are just born with some magical properties that are way beyond our probably understanding. You know what I'm saying? So, be mindful. Everybody's approach to magic, spiritualism, or even energies is going to be very different from how you approach it. So the word mindfulness comes again to the game. So be mindful. Be mindful of how your energy is going to affect this person. But also be mindful of how this person's energy can affect you. So, what's up, girl? Lunafer. Her name is Luna. Call her the Lunafer. Yeah, she's something. Liller. Come here, baby. Y'all gonna meet my familiar Lilith. This is Lilith. This is my familiar. This is my baby right here. She's a calico. That's Nikki. That's the dog. I'm surrounded by mamminals here. No human children. I never wanted kids. I told my ex-wife to get me pregnant. See how that shit work out. That's why we're not together no more. Kids are not for everybody. They're not. I was smart enough to not have none and think that I knew I was not going to have none, so I never had none. Because I knew I wasn't going to be there for the child. So why even bring a child to this planet if I'm not going to be there for it? Why put that child through unnecessary stress, or the mom, whomever may be? I better just avoid all them headaches that don't need to be in my life and just don't have none at all. And that's how it's been all my life. I'll be 50 this year, and I'm happy I don't have no kids. They haven't made no change in my life. I'm still doing what I want. You know what I mean? I'm not saying having kids is bad. It's not. But it's not for everybody. It's like marriage. Marriage isn't for everybody either. It really isn't. In fact, you don't need to get married to be forever in love for the one you love forever. You really don't. All you gotta do is just love each other, bond with each other, communicate with each other, talk to each other. Don't yell at each other. Don't call each other outside your fucking names. Y'all don't need to be doing that shit. You're adults. Talk to each other. In a relationship, in a successful relationship, communication is going to be key. Talk to each other. Don't talk to each other. Talk to each other. Don't yell. There's no reason to. Just talk. And you'll see how that adultish action probably get you some answers of some things you need to figure out about yourselves. Patience is going to be key also. Okay? Oh, Liller on Maniller. Yeah, Liller on Maniller. I call her the Liller in Maniller, even though her name is Lilith. So, oh, Liller Manillers. She kisses me in my nose, she kisses my elbows, tip of my knee, forehead right here. Nice little blessings. That's all they are. They're just beautiful blessings. So for all you fur parents out there, and for all the moms that I have missed, a lot of moms out there, happy late Mother's Day. I know it's like probably a year after shit, but you know what I mean. Happy late Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Salute to all the single mothers out there that are doing your thing. Please don't stop. You are an encouragement for many folks out there. You are the one that is taking care of shit that no other man or person can do together. You're doing it by yourself. So if anything, you are mom and dad, and I salute a strong person that does it by themselves, whether you're a man or a woman. Don't stop what you're doing, okay? Your kids need you, all right? Don't worry about having another one in your partner. Sometimes doing it by yourself is just the right way to do things. Okay, so don't stop being yourself. At the Morgan, not much, but my friend Edward Sock can help you more about the Morgan. Me, I'm into Lilith. That's basically... No, I'm not a warlock. I'm just a gray witch. A very old gray witch. That's basically it. Warlock, to my knowledge, the definition of warlock to my knowledge, it means if you're in a witchcraft community and you have did something foul or crossed the line, broke some rules, disrespected, did something you weren't supposed to, and the witchcraft community kicks you out by permission of the elders and all this good stuff, then you have been warlocked. That's what I was raised knowing. Warlock doesn't make you a male witch. You're a witch no matter what you are. Male, female, or in between. You're just a witch. So being a male witch is not considered a warlock. Not everything in Hollywood is believable. Trust me. So no, you're not a warlock. You're just a male witch. You're just a witch. That's it. So warlocks is just like I said, what I've been understanding and what I've been taught so far by other elders is that when you cross the boundary or do things you weren't supposed to be doing in a witchcraft community, the elders will get together and they will warlock you from the witchcraft community and so forth. Brother Edward will help you with the Morrigan. Yes. He is very knowledgeable with his stuff. He knows all the other goddesses and goddesses out there. And to me, look, I'll share this with you. She's the goddess I worship, Lilith. She's been with me since I was 12. For me, she is the equivalent of what your Christian God is to the rest of the world. I don't do Christianity. I don't believe in nothing Christianity. I don't do God. I don't do their angels. I don't do their devil. I don't even do their damn demons. I don't. Because I don't have time for that type of mess. We were raised different. We were raised spiritually. We were raised to worship and honor our God or goddesses, not to fear our gods and goddesses. So it's never flowed with me when someone asks me, "Are you a God-fearer?" I don't fear no fucking God. Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? We're not here to fear them. We're here to honor them, respect them. Every God and God is going to come to your life is here to assist you and make sure that everything is just the way it's supposed to be. Whether it goes wrong or right, everything happens for a reason. Okay? My Lilith is not better than Buddha. Buddha isn't better than my Lilith. Every God and goddesses has their damn purpose. That's it. Okay? So before anything man was created to make you believe that you had to... What's that word I'm looking for? You had to go to church and be them what they are today, then they're very wrong about all types of aspects in life. You're not here to fear your God and goddesses. I don't fear Lilith. I don't fear Hecate. I don't fear Nyx. I don't fear Loki. I don't fear Zeus. You're not here to fear your gods and goddesses. You're here to honor them. Show them proper respect just as much as you would want them to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they've always been with you. So, gods and goddesses have their purpose for you. Okay? And yeah, sometimes it's way beyond our understanding. Sometimes we'll get it, sometimes we don't. Alright, but time has flown by because we have always been talking a good talk. And this is why I love coming here live with y'all, because I'll be honest with you, I get lost in the conversation with y'all. I have so much damn fun, I forget what 2 plus 2 is. Don't ask me what 2 plus 2 is. I'll fuck around and say Jello right now. I'm just saying, I have so much fun here with y'all. This is why I want to do this every Friday. I miss talking to y'all, you know? I miss being connected with y'all. I miss feeding your energies besides the phone calls that we give ourselves every week, every day that goes by during the week. I love connecting with folks here. Everybody here's energy is different. I accept questions, but I don't do yes or no questions. I don't do yes or no questions. You find out what life and love is going to get you when life is love is going to get you. Okay? Not because I said it's going to happen. Let things happen naturally. Okay? So we're gonna read some palm reading cards. Well, I am. Who's yelling at me? Stu! Did I hear my cat? We got a cat named Stewie. We call him Stu. Sorry, I'm just good. You don't need to pay no mind to the negativity out the world. No need to. All right, so we're gonna be work on gaps, between fingers. Now what they mean by gaps is between fingers is like this. For example, this is a gap in between my finger. Okay, you see how you have that space? If you didn't, it'll be closed shut completely where you can't see the light on the wall. This one, you see that there's a gap, okay? There's no picture, it's just an understanding, alright? So I'm going to read it to you. Oh, excuse me. That came from soul. Holy shit. Sorry about that. It says, gaps between the fingers. A noticeable gap between, between first and second fingers reveals reveals that you are confident with good self-esteem. A larger gap between the second and third finger is a sign of someone who lives for the moment. This gap is rare. When all fingers are held together, this means you are cautious and reserved. Thank you. Balance in the fingers means you are friendly and trusting with the independent outlook in life. Alright? We'll probably get to that. But that's all they got is the noticeable gap, the larger gap, when all the gaps are held together, and balance in between the fingers, probably the big and the gap, not gap, dot, nap, and all that good stuff. You have no gaps. We'll probably get to that soon if I haven't gone through it already. And if I did, I'm sorry about all that. No, I don't think we have. Not yet. We're going to talk about knobby knuckles. Knobby knuckles, it'll give you it'll give the words, it'll give you a description of what the knobby knuckles is. The knobby knuckles with prominent knuckles. Not through arthritis. Okay, natural, like if you've had arthritis but you don't have arthritis. It's more the visual. So think of having arthritis and how swollen they get with the knuckles. Think that vision, but without the arthritis and the pain, the uncomfortability. Okay, just think of that. That's what we're talking about here. Excuse me. Not through arthritis. Indicates strong problem-solving abilities. You are a logical thinker. You take time to carefully assess each situation. Large knuckles suggest patience. You do not like conflict. You do not like conflict and want stability. You don't express your feelings easily. Knotty joints are found frequently on the fingers of the people with philosophical hands. Philosophical hands. Check that word out in the bottom if y'all like and see what the hell that means. But there y'all go. Alright? I love it. Now we're going to be talking with people who have smooth fingers. So if you have smooth fingers, this is what we're going to talk about, alright? Smooth fingers with inconspicuous knuckles, I said it right, signifying someone who uses intuition more than reason. Okay? You always follow your gut, and your passion can rule your thought process. Alright? You have difficulty asserting yourself. You love relationships, and they are vital to your happiness. Okay? Ideas and thoughts enter your mind of smooth-fingered people much quicker than what they do with people with knotty joints. Okay? Y'all want to take a screenshot and read it to yourself later on? You can. I'm trying to get it right for you. Sorry. Alright, now we're going to be talking about fingers. Square and pointed fingers. So if you have square and pointed fingers, this is for you. Square and pointed fingers signify you are down to earth. You are capable and practical. This indicates that you are careful and orderly. This also shows how you crave stability and are afraid of change. Pointed fingernails, like myself. I have pointed fingernails. Pointed fingernails reveal curiosity and good imagination. You are dreamy and sensitive. You always go with the flow and don't like to wait to make waves amongst your peers. So if you have this is something most of us are, most of us have as we speak. Take a screenshot of it, read it later on if you like within yourself. Now we're going to be working with rounded or spatulated fingertips. Now what that means is that besides the rounded, that's really easy, really rounded. Spatulated is when this is flatter than what it should be, like mine's are thick. You see that has that little extra thing on this here. These people are very flat, like a pancake. So if your fingertips are flat like a pancake, for example, this is what's gonna happen here. It said rounded fingertips show how you enjoy people and react readily to the outside energy. You do not like living alone. When you commit yourself into love and relationships, this is for the long term. Okay. Spatulated fingers, meaning they are flatter tips and tapered towards your knuckles. You know what I mean? Like they're just flat. They're just flat. Alright. You love physical activity and the outdoors. You never back down from a challenge. And you are excited by the new adventures. Okay? Again, you're going to take a screenshot of it, let it clear up a little bit. There you go. Now we're talking about fingernails in general. There's no size, it's just in general about the fingernail. Okay, and what it tells about us. The ends of the fingers have more nerve endings than any part of your body. Fingernails provide protection for this sensitive area and often respond changes in physical health. Fingernail ridges can form if there is something unusual going on. So trust your body more and look for these signs. They come in all shapes and sizes, remaining the same from birth. Therefore, these act as an indicator to personality. Okay? Take a screenshot of that. If you want to read it within yourself, you can too. Thank you for joining. Thank you for everybody being here. Welcome. God damn it, welcome. Got like 17 minutes left of this Bible is over. A lot of y'all folks in here, and I just want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you all very much for being here. It really is an honor to have you all here. You know, it is an honor for me because, you know, everything I always wanted to do was to talk to people. All my life, that's all I did was just talk to people. Give them as much as best of advice because of the knowledge that was passed on through me, through my generational. And, you know, now that I have the access to do that here, and after I'm done with here, this live will be on my YouTube channel, which is at Ismael Diaz 1125. And I'll share it. I posted it before. And I'm glad that everybody's doing the way they're supposed to be doing. And I'm glad you could. So let's start here real quick. We're going to be working with small fingernails. This card specifically is for people who have small fingernails, like myself. Haha! It says here, your key traits. You act on impulse. You push yourself too far. You burn candles in both ends. You don't give a shit no more. You're quick-tempered, you're active, and you're fast-paced mind. Okay? So if you want to take a screenshot, those are your traits. Those are people with small fingernails. Alright? Small fingernails. Now we're working with people with medium-sized fingernails. So if you have medium-sized fingernails, your key traits are: you're a believer of hard work, you enjoy a good challenge, you're stubborn, okay, successful and confident, you're strong and sensual, and you yearn for commitment. Thank you, Joe. She got it. That's my moderator, Cup of Joe, ladies and gentlemen. She's also a reader herself, a wonderful, magnificent witch. Please reach out to her if you have any magic questions that I can't answer for you, because not all the witches are going to have everything you say, so that's why we have choices. Okay? So here goes the card that I just read. These are for the ones who have medium nails. If you want to take a screenshot of it, you can. And we still got time. Now we're working on large fingernails. These are for people who have large fingernails. Your key traits is that you are calm, you are mild-tempered, open and frank,
you're imaginative, you're creative, and you're affected by environment. Okay? So if you want to take a screenshot, this is for people who has large fingernails. Okay, large fingernails. You want to take a screenshot of it, you can. Next one is people with wide fingernails. Okay, and I know there's a lot of y'all in here with this one. People who has wide fingernails. See how wide they are to the side? This is your key traits is you are argumentative and stubborn. You don't take well to criticism. You prefer it your own way. You prefer security and stability. You're a lover of routine and you are practical. So if you had wide fingernails, this is your key traits and this is who you are. I'm trying to get the light out of there. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? So take a screenshot of it if you like. Now we're going to be working on oval fingernails. Not circle, oval. So if you have oval fingernails, this is going to be next, okay? Thank you. Your key traits is you are socially minded. You take things in your stride. You never impulsive and angry. You struggle to assert yourself. You acutely aware of others. And you avoid confrontations. So if you have oval fingernails, this is who you are. This is your key traits. Get to learn more about yourself if you haven't yet. Okay, thank you. Now we're going to work on the next one, which is almond fingertips. So if you have almond fingernails, you know what the almond looks like, the nut. This is what it is. Your key traits is that you are a dreamer. You love an underdog. You're highly sensitive. You're a lover of the arts, not money-minded, which is awesome, and you are sympathetic. So if you have almond fingernails, this is who you are. Take your key traits, take a screenshot of it. Yeah, not everybody's gonna have the same thing, Joe. That's the beauty of it. And then this one is vertically ridged. This is for the fingernails that are vertically. See how the lines go down? So look to your fingers. See if you got lines going down. If you have lines going down like I do, this is what this card specifically, yeah, this one. Vertically rigged. This is what this one's going to be talking about. It says here, your key trait is that you are anxious. You are confused about emotions. You are dreamy. You escape the mundane world. You're highly practical and you're compassionate. Okay? Thank you. This was a gift from my friend. Her name is Lilith. That's her real name, Lilith. For real. This was a gift from her. So, before I forget, take a screenshot of it if you like. Okay? So, the next one we're going to be talking about, which is the same nails, but instead of going down, they're going to be going sideways. Okay? So, look in your nails again, but instead of lines going down, these are for the ones who have lines going sideways. Okay? Your key traits are you are easily hurt. You are a defeatist. You're melancholy. You try to reach out to others. Weak recuperative powers. And you are sensitive. Okay, so if you have horizontal rigs on your fingernails, these are your key traits. Okay. And now we're going to be talking about the whirl on our fingertips. The whirl. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you what they're talking about. This right here. If your fingertip is this is what this card is about. Okay? They call it the whirl. The whirl. It says the whirl. The whirl. This fingerprint looks similar to a bullseye. The bullseye target. It is a sign of a individualist and a dominant personality type. You would rather lead than to follow. Okay? This print signifies originality, self-expression. It is important to you to enjoy coming up with new ideas and concepts. Okay? Sorry about that. Mosquitoes and little things. You aren't convinced by conventional and traditional ideas. You are eager to contest these. You refuse to believe the impossible and rare and are something of a charmer. There you go with your bad self. So if you have the world, take a screenshot of this, please, and read it to yourself as much as you can, if you can. Okay? Sorry for the light. The light can really get in some people's on. Now we're talking about how long we got. We got 5 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen, before I have to go for this live. Gotta eat dinner and eat some good stuff. Dinner. We're gonna be talking about the loop. So if you have this loop on your finger, like I do, I have that loop. If you really, well, it's kind of hard with the camera, but I have this loop. So for the ones who have this loop, this is for you, okay? It says, this fingerprint looks similar to a cowboy's lasso. It represents someone adaptable and easygoing with a good work ethic. If you have a majority of loops, can indicate that you are agreeable and dependable. Alright? You love social interactions. You have many friends. However, you can be too concerned about what others think about you. You may also find difficulty in expressing your true feelings. Okay? Take a screenshot of it. We're talking about the loop on your fingertip. Your loop. Not a whirl like the first one. This is the loop. I have enough time for maybe 1 or 2 more before time really comes. Now we'll be talking about the arch. Okay, the arc that's on the fingertip. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This right here. See how it goes, and it's like we're talking about the ones who have this. So if you're in here and you have this on your fingertip, start reading a little bit. This fingerprint represents someone who is passionate about their endeavors. They are practical people with a serious outlook. You are hardworking and reliable. This print signifies you work in a orderly fashion and take nothing at face value. Okay? You dissect everything you see and how it ticks. You have a good memory for facts and figures. You are an analytical thinker who is cautious and conservative. You are a follower. That's what it says here. Okay, so if you have this thingama here, not the thingama here, the arch on your fingertip, this is your cards and who you are, okay? Now the next thing we're gonna be talking about next week when I start again is gonna be talking about the Jupiter finger. Now the Jupiter finger is your pointer finger. This is your Jupiter finger, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, your Jupiter finger, okay? I can give you this card real quick. It says, this finger is considered to be long if it rises above the nail bed of the middle finger. This denotes strong self-confidence. You test your limits and believe you can accomplish anything if you try. Okay? Thank you. Take a screenshot of it. And if you like, long finger, your pointer finger, the Jupiter finger, okay? That's what this card's about. So I'm gonna, no, I don't have time because time is going too damn fast. Not just fast, too damn fast. So ladies and gentlemen, you know, we're coming to an end on this live. I really want to appreciate you all for being here, for coming out and just hanging out with me and chilling. It means the world to me. I love coming out here speaking with y'all for a while. You never know what conversations we're going to have, what energies are going to be felt, or you never know who you're going to reach out to or who's going to reach out to you. The thing is, we won't know until we try. You know what I mean? This is why I want to do my lives more, but like people can actually do more. You know what I mean? Oh shit, this is the other side. Almost. Ooh. So this is what I'm saying. You know, thank you all for being here. Congratulate yourself in being who you are with all the magic and glory that you offer this world and everybody in your life. Because you are a blessing. You are a very good blessing that is very well needed in this world, okay? And nobody out there can do the things you do the way you do the things you do. So always be grateful of yourself, knowing that you are the change that is needed. You are a difference. You are a force. You are very respected and very loved, okay? You're not alone in this fight. There's many of us out here that can help you. All you have to do is just reach out to us. There's a lot of elders out here that can help you with many things in your journey and in your craft. You won't know until you try. So like my friend said earlier here on this live, if you don't reach out, nobody would know what you do need. And you never know who can help you with something you need. And this is what we're all about. Widget, trying to get these cars in place. Sorry, they all got messed up again. So just always know that you're not alone in this fight. There are others here who has either been what you're going through or going what you're going through. Learn what you've learned. Help them to get out from that dark place. Use your strength. Use your magic. You are a gifted individual for a fucking reason. So embrace the magic that you are. Love yourself more. Be kind. Okay? Be mindful. And I'm chilling right now, about to get off Rambolina. I'm about to go eat me something to eat. So thank you all for coming to my live. I'll be posting this on my YouTube channel, which Cup of Joe just posted here. And like I said, thank you. Be kind, be mindful, and always love yourself, alright? So y'all be safe and y'all have a magical weekend. I'll be seeing y'all on Sunday again. Yeah. Peace.